Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me once again today, and welcome back to Battle Brothers. We're picking up where the stream actually left off. We are going to be kind of bouncing back and forth between videos and streams for this campaign. Why? Well, because that's how I want to do it, basically. I really enjoyed this game. I like playing it. I want to play it in a lot of the time, to be honest. So, I'll be playing it, recording videos during the week, and then hopefully I'm trying to set up a plan to have a fairly regular stream of Battle Brothers as well. Probably on Sundays is what I'm thinking, but we'll work that out. In the meantime, what's going to happen, as I said, is basically we're going to keep rolling along this way, having the streams, having the videos, and we'll sort of blend them all together. So, we just finished beating up those doggos, the dire wolves. We got some strange meat. We got our unusually large wolf pelts. And we have some gear. We have a short bow and a quiver of arrows, so we could actually set up another archer. We've got Phaonix Reborn in the company. We've got our front line. We need to rename some people, because Azeral, you're not the Ebon Blood. You're the Mole, because you just love your holes, man. You love to start in holes. Imperialis, you were solid in that spear wall. We're going to name you the Wall. Even though you're not actually the best stats for a tank character, you are definitely the Wall. In fact, your defenses are not great, but then you're only level 1. Balin Stalin here has 3 levels on you. His defenses are a lot better, although his attack stats are actually worse in some ways. And his HP is only on level, despite having, as I said, 3 levels on you. Also, fatigue. Well, I think fatigue is slightly better because your maximum fatigue penalty is lower. But in any case, we are going to soldier on. We need to get back to Myling, collect our pay, and hire some more soldiers because we're down to 8. All right, 1,170 crowns. Fantastic. Now, Miting, you are rebuilding effort and a draft. So food prices are high, which means this might be a good time to sell some food. This stuff will spoil in 3 days. I also have these amber shards, so I'm going to sell those. People were talking about that. I'm going to sell my unusually large wolf pelts. Great. I want to keep all the knives. I want to keep my pike. I can sell the hatchet. I want to keep the daggers as well. I'll sell the buckler. I'll sell that hat. And I'll keep my flails. So, I would love to have some more armor, but let's see who's available to hire here, if anyone. We've got Adler the Day Tailor and Bjarn the Tailor, and we are going to hire them both, because we need people. So, before we even look at stats, let's do a little bit of renaming. We have Imperialis, we've got Phaonix, we need... These are holdovers from the stream, once again. Phaonix is paying for these guys. We have Iago, and we have Foxman. So, Foxman is faint-hearted, but he has 3 stars in melee skill, and he starts at 52. That means his melee skill is going to be quite high when he maxes out. He also has a star in hit points, and a star in ranged defense, but his fatigue is actually quite low. That will be a problem. So of course, his resolve. So the things that he'll need to work on leveling, he'll need to, of course, level his melee skill continuously. He'll need to level his defenses, and then we're going to have to kind of alternate between fatigue and resolve for him. We may also have to give him gifted. Iago is actually good. Iago's really good in terms of traits. He has eagle eyes, so longer vision. He's athletic, so he builds up less fatigue for running around. He has okay fatigue, nothing fantastic. Okay-ish resolve, although fairly low. Star in melee skill, star in ranged skill, 3 stars in ranged defense. So this is going to bump up his minimums for melee skill, so 2 to 3, 2 to 3, although that won't be relevant for him. And his starting melee skill is also, once again, high. It's in the 50s. So fantastic, Iago. You are a good bloke. Top bloke, top bloke. We're actually, since you have, let me see, Foxman, we're actually going to put in the back with a pike, because he has the high melee skill, and this will give him a chance to build up his fatigue without having a whole lot of pressure on it at first. Iago, we're going to give some armor and a shield. You can have that knife there, and we'll give you a flail, I think, so you can be on the flank there. Great. We definitely need to be repairing all our stuff as well. Let's hand out some knives and daggers and such. Imperialis gets a knife. Balin Stalin gets a dagger. We took all these daggers off people before we went into that battle because they aren't very useful against wolves, and I was expecting to die. Ernie gets a knife. Pedro gets a knife. Iago has a knife. Phaonix has his melee gear, so does Nasogen. Tams has his backup hooked blade. Foxman gets a knife. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm sorry that the Cold Rage died, because now I have this. So I'll just keep those around until I get another guy who's really good with a bow. I may go get another hunter or something. Azeral has decent starting ranged skill, but no stars. Phaonix has 3 stars, but fairly low ranged skill. I may level that, though, because, you know, that's 3 or 4 every time, so in 10 levels, if I leveled that intensely, he would be up to about 70. Which isn't awful. It isn't awful, but it also isn't great. I think we'll see. We'll see what Phaonix ends up doing. He's got the high fatigue, he's got the high health. He may turn into a hybrid. What I may do with Phaonix is I may make him a fighter that has a crossbow, and then also uses, you know, melee gear. In fact, let's try something. Let's see how this works right now. So if we give him the hooked blade, and then we take Tams, is using the crossbow right now, but if we take the crossbow away and give Tams the bow instead, and then we give Phaonix the crossbow and the quiver of bolts. So now he has that, and then we can have him on the front line with a mace and shield, and he can start stunning people in melee. That could work. But we'll want someone to have the hooked blade as well. So we will give... tell you what, we'll take this stuff away from Nasogen. We'll give him the hooked blade instead. And then Tams... Oh, yeah, then they each have a hooked blade. So then when we get close, the archers will swap to their hooked blades. And they can reach over the back line with those if they want to. And Foxman has the pike. Could do. Could do. Let's try it out. We'll see how it goes. So, we're a little bit more fitted up. We're going to sell back that sackcloth, because we definitely don't need it. We have 1,500 gold for once we actually have cash. We have a number of weapons, including these axes. I'm going to sell one of these hand axes off. Hand axes can be useful when you're going up against guys whose shields you need to break, but beyond that, they're more... Weapons like axes are more useful in the later game, like people like Azeral, who have relatively heavy armor and decent stats, can use weapons like axes because they don't need the defensive buffs, so that they can have other utility. So in this case, I have him using a flail to go for headshots. Once we start fighting enemies who are uniformly in heavy armor and with shields, axes become more useful because they do more damage to the armor, and they can also be used to break people's shields. But early on like this, the spear wall and the flails, I think, works best. And swords, of course. Swords are very solid early on in the game as well. In fact, we're going to give Ernie a sword instead of his spear, since we don't need the spear wall entirely. Iago, let's give Iago a spear to start off with. Early on, it's best to have the newbies with them. And Balin Stalin just has low melee skill, so he's just probably going to stick with a spear for his entire career. I'm a poet and didn't know it. I also need tools and supplies, like really, really badly. So we're going to buy those. And I think we're good on food for right now. Where shall we go? I think we want to head back south and make friends with the houses down here. There's Wolfenstein, but we wouldn't be able to get any contracts there. So, tell you what. Let's pass south straight through here. Cross the mountains, maybe, and go to Krakenland. That's a big harbor city. So that might be interesting. We might be able to pick up some jobs there, and then we can take a boat from Krakenland to go somewhere else, to one of the other harbors, in order to make it to wherever we need to go for the job more quickly. We might even run into some brigands or something on the way and be able to beat them up and take their lunch money. So, I will see you when something interesting happens. Okay, so we just ran across a ruined abode, which has some zombies in it. That might be a decent fight. Zombies are always good for a little bit of the old bashing. Now, spears are not great against armored Wiedergangers, but they will help to... having spears on the flanks will definitely help to kind of slow them down and stop them from getting after me too much. I don't know how long it will take everybody to recover all their health. Imperialis, 2 days for light wounds. I'll tell you what. I'm actually going to swap Foxman up to the front line. So Imperialis, you be in the back. Foxman, give him your shirt and your pike. Take the armor, the spear, the shield. You take the shirt and the pike. And we will put Nasagen. Put that in the stash. Take a shield and a flail. And you can be on the outside there, so you can kind of be a guard. So we've got our 2 melee warriors guarding. And we've got Tams in the middle, who is our best archer. Alright. Let's take on these Wiedergangers, shall we? Let's see if we can get some good loot from them. Some Wiedergangers, a few armored Wiedergangers. The armored ones, we definitely want to see if we can steal their armor if they have anything good. Sometimes they have mail. So, there's 9 of them total. We wanted their helmets. Like, their armor, less important. Their helmets are kind of... Like, this guy's helmet would be amazing. It's already damaged. But that guy's mail is untouched, so I would like to kill that guy with knives, if at all possible. We're going to hang on with the guys who are a step down. And we're going to push out with the spears. They won't be able to reach us yet. Phaonix, move up. And wait. Get the spears up. Azaral, of course, taking pride of place in the center, as he normally does, and Ernie will kind of be down here on the flank. Archers push forward. Okay, and that guy back there has a studded leather that would be kind of cool to take as well. So you, Tams, why don't you take 1 step and then fire an arrow? Okay. And Imperialis can come up there. And Phaonix can shoot him. Ah, I shot him in the helmet. Come on, man. That's not what I wanted you to do. Alright, we're going to spear wall. Azaral will wait. I don't think... One of them might be able to reach you, so spear wall. Spear wall. Wait. And spear wall. And Ernie can wait. The archers... the archers might as well fire now. Let's load up. And let's get a couple more shots here. Excellent. Okay, spear wall's been penetrated here, but that's alright. Yeah, they are breaking through the spear wall pretty easily, unfortunately. Not that guy. That guy is running into Iago, and Iago is doing us proud. Alright, go for the headshot. Yep, good. And go for the headshot here. Excellent. Pike him. Nope. Ernie, just step up there and end your turn. Let's kill that guy if we can. Alright. Excellent. Couple dead already. Put the spear wall back up. Yep, keep it up. You can just wait, you can just wait. And put the spear wall back up. Excuse me, got a little bit of a cough going on. Yep, good, that's fine. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I'm targeting the weak ones because I want to isolate, like, these two. And then try to kill them with knives. In case you're wondering why I'm doing that. I just want to hold him off. His armor is broken, but I might be able to get his helmet still. I could probably just go in and kill him. I won't hit the head very often. Well, of course, Azeral will. Yeah, push up. Oh, I think I actually forgot about you. Shouldn't have pushed up. That's fine. We're still preventing our guys from being surrounded with the spears. You can just try to cut him down real quick. Alright, move up, and... Good. 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 Oh, a little bit of a bite for the pike. Imperialis getting nibbled. Foxman. Yeah, Foxman, just you can't hold the spear wall, unfortunately, so push up and go for a stab on him. You can go for a stab on him. Excellent. You can push up there, stab him. We are working them down. They're going to start resurrecting pretty shortly, though, so you kind of want to finish the fight quickly. Because these guys will start getting back up. As you might guess, they are, after all, zombies. Come on, get him. There you go. And close range archery. Yep, so there he comes. He's waking back up. They can only resurrect once, but when they do resurrect, they push you around. So you really want to kind of keep that under control if you can. Now him, he is a prime target for knives. Come on, kill this guy, Ernie. Thank you. Foxman, finish him off. His armor is nothing special, so just stab him. Ow. I've been stabbed. That Vitaganger once again. That's a knife target if I've ever seen one. Get him with the puncture. Ow. Foxman, you need to stop getting hit. Excellent. 83% chance to stab. That's what I like to see. Good job, Nastigen. Okay, another zombie coming up, and that one's coming back up too. Imperialis, just hop over that way real quick. Now you can go for the punctures. You can go for the arrows, Tams. You can re-kill this undead. Stab and stab. Ow! Wow, these guys are doing way too well. Okay. Alright, it's just the one left. Foxman, put up your shield wall. I would like his armor, but I don't really need it. I really only need his helmet, so let's just start stabbing. Just finish him off quickly. Try to finish him off this round so that no more of them wake up. Alright, good. Couple of levels. We did get the male coif, which is excellent. We also got a Scramus axe. That's nice. We got a, excuse me, a signet ring we can sell for some money. And a couple of craft weapons. Male coif, definitely a good pickup. Good helmets are hard to find. Azeral the Mole, let's level you up. We're going to level up melee skill, melee defense, and max fatigue. 4 perks. We could now give you a mastery, but I don't really want to because I don't know what weapon we're going to have you using all the time. Instead, I'm thinking we give you either rotation or shield expert. Anticipation actually wouldn't hurt either. Where basically this is the 3rd perk out of his build, of which of course we will eventually have 10. So we'll have 7 left after this one. We'll definitely want Backstabber eventually, because he's going to be a DPS guy with his high melee skill. I mean, look at this. He's got another 6 levels to go. Yeah, another 6 levels to go. He's already at 75. He'll probably want Shield Expert, although maybe not. If we can get his defenses high enough, we may actually use him as a duelist, using one weapon at a time. Let's give him rotation to get him where he needs to be most. Imperialis, we're going to level up your melee skill. We're going to level up your resolve, and we're going to level up your melee defense, because you are going to be a melee guy eventually. And we'll give you Pathfinder, so you can get to where you need to be. Phalanx. 3 or 4 per level, 10 levels. 35, so you'd be up, yeah, you'd be about 73. Ranged skill. 73 ranged skill isn't bad, but it's going to be at least 4 levels before you're really competitive with the other archers, with Tams and Nasogen. Well, definitely take Resolve. And then let's take... And we're making you a kind of hybrid. Then let's take the Resolve, let's take the ranged skill, and then let's take melee defense. And we'll give you, since if you're going to be kind of a flanking hybrid action troop, we'll also give you, Pathfinder and Colossus. So let's start with Student. Phaonix has not lived very long so far, but I am determined one of these days a Phaonix is going to live. It's gonna happen. You've gotta believe. And let's keep heading down towards Krakenland. Once again, I'll get you when something interesting happens. Alright, here we are in Krakenland. Krakenland is a big city, they have lots of stuff. They do have ambushed trade routes. Let's go to the marketplace. We need to assign our coif to somebody, but first let's sell that signet ring. This strange meat is about to spoil. Everything else is going to keep for a while, so let's actually sell the strange meat real quick. And they don't have a whole lot to buy. I'm actually surprised. I am honestly surprised. It's the ambush trade routes that does that. They have a temple, and we do actually have a couple of wounds. We've got Iago's pierced chest, and we've got Foxman's cut leg muscles. I'm not going to bother healing those just yet. Let's go to the tavern. Paying for rumors at the tavern is very, very useful, because it's one way you can get information about where, like, famous named weapons and pieces of gear might be. So the Grudgebringers on their way to Sonmark. Good coin to be made there. Okay. Grudgebringers. Oh, yep, same mercenary company. Alright. Black Shield. So Sonmark, it looks like, is hiring a lot of mercenaries. That wasn't anything useful. Who is available to hire here? We've got Hjalmar, a brawler. We've got Horst, a militiaman. A historian, a vagabond, and a fisherman. Let's hire this guy here, real quick. He is Spartan. We'll use less provisions, not leave as fast if we run out of provisions. That's pretty cool. That's not a bad quality. This will be Sema S. And he's got pretty solid stats. Good fatigue. Finally somebody with some resolve. Good melee skill with 2 stars, so he's going to level up by 30. He'll be 82 melee skill when he hits max level, which is fine. And a star in melee defense. Perfectly solid stuff. We're going to give him a shield, a Scramasax. We're going to give him a spear to start out with, and then he also, of course, needs armor and a hat. He's not going to get a male coif, though. Pedro is going to get the male coif. Sema S, and then Foxman... Iago, they both have armor. That's 45, that's 50. We'll swap that in there. We'll give him that one. He also, as I said, needs some actual, like, armor. So, we're going to take the armor away from Phaonix. He's used to the abuse. And give it to the frontline man. But Phaonix can keep his cool hat. Okay, I think that will do. I think that will be... pretty good. And now in the center line, Ballenstallen here. Ballenstallen needs the spear. We're gonna actually anchor him on the flank, make him the flank guard. And Foxman, we're gonna give you this Scramasax. So you have the decapitate ability. We'll use you to move in and score the kills on people who have been stopped and injured by the rest of the party. Ernie's got the sword. He'll be very, very accurate with it. The Scramasax does not have the sword's extra accuracy. And, and we have a boar spear going begging. So we will hand that boar spear to one of our spearmen here. We'll give it to Sima S, I think, because he's got pretty good accuracy. Well, actually, Iago's just good. He'll be fine. Sima, of course, does not have a knife. So we will need a couple more knives. Let's take Imperialis' knife away for a moment. Give that to him. And Imperialis is still going armorless. So let's try not to fight anybody with archers. As for contracts, try to find the House of the Abyss. 300 crowns. Some way to the northwest around the Windlands. Some way to the northwest seems a little ways to go for 300 crowns, so let me think about it. What's your 3-skull contract? Krakenland until our brigand problem is done away with. Let's talk money. 200 crowns in advance, another 780 when the job is done. 210, another 840 when the job is done. Drive off brigands at Lawmen's demise. Now, probably what this means, that they're paying us this much for it, is that there's a brigand leader there. Now, brigand leaders can be really good money. If there's a brigand leader who's a really good guy with good equipment, and then a whole bunch of, like, bandit thugs, that can be very profitable. Because, basically, you can kill everyone else, and then surround the brigand leader, break his morale, and shiv him, in the way that we love to do. I'm gonna take it, I think. I'm gutsy, what can I say? And then, while I'm here, I'm going to buy a thick tunic and a straw hat, and give those to Imperialis, so that he has a little bit of armor. Phaonix Reborn, unfortunately, still has only 20, so he'll actually be our most vulnerable to, well, yeah, I'm gonna... Imperialis, I'm sorry, but we're gonna make you the most vulnerable to arrows. We're going to protect Phaonix, because he's a little better than you are. And then... I also need... Good God, 530? No, sir. Alright, that's where Lawman's demise is. But what I'm actually going to do, because I need tools and supplies to repair my stuff, I'm actually going to go on the boat to... What's that place? Stindwall. Yeah, I'm going to Stindwall. And then I'm going to travel across land, because I'm hoping that Stindwall will have some cheaper tools. Yes, that actually saved me enough money to pay for the boat ride. So we're going to buy that. We're also almost out of ammunition, so we need to buy 50 ammo. And then since we're here, let's look at the kennel, where we can hire war dogs. War dogs are accessories that are excellent for running down fleeing enemies and attacking lightly armored enemies. And since we're being paid a lot for this job, I am going to buy a war dog. So we've got Hound, Amarok. These ones have armor, these ones do not. The ones without armor are cheaper, but of course they're a lot easier to lose. We're going to buy an armored war dog, and we're going to give that to somebody who has a lot of fatigue. Actually, fatigue, I mean, they don't cost any fatigue, but we're going to give those to Phaonix, one of that Phaonix, so he can unleash it on people when necessary. And now we will go to complete our contract. We should be able to repair everything. We have 38 ammunition, and hopefully we'll be able to pick some more up. We're going to be going in during the day, unless they have a lot more archers than we do, but we have actually quite a few archers at this point, so we should have an advantage there. Many brigand thugs, some brigand raiders. Okay, so it looks like the numbers are going to be similar, but they're not going to have ranged troops, which is excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, yeah, same numbers, no ranged troops on their side. So, let's actually wait. We want to kill the two-handers as they come in. And then the Brigand Raiders we can kind of gang up on. Some of the Brigand Raiders, 2 of the Brigand Raiders have shields and full kit, albeit not very good kit. One of them has no shield. You may notice at this point, kit-wise, we're very comparable to Brigand Raiders. Like, we have upgraded ourselves. We're basically tier 2 troops at this point. And Brigand Thugs are more like Imperialis. We're going to try not to fight them on that hill, but the name of the game here is definitely going to be Hunt the Weak. Like this guy, he's very lightly armored, so we're going to try and kill him. Excellent, right through the hand. Excellent, right through the head. Okay, they're coming up on the hill. We don't want to fight them on that hill. You, sir, can step forward, go for the headshot. Nope, no dice. And you, sir... You actually, I don't want you to move forward into all that, so you can just spear wall. Your fatigue is very low, unfortunately. We definitely need to level that up. You, likewise, can kind of move, like, right there and then spear wall to prevent people from flanking us. The weapon is coming in. You can move up there. He's very badly injured. I tried to go for the kill, and it didn't work out. Nasajin, he's lightly armored. See if you can kill him. Didn't quite kill him, but pretty good. And Foxman. We've still got our pike, so we might still be able to finish off that brigand thug. And we've got Pedro. I think we can hold on this side. So Foxman should shift down. Hams, meanwhile, can take a couple of shots. No dice. And then Imperialis can move up. Excellent. So we got a kill in the first round. That's good. Throwing some javelins at us. That's unfortunate. And they're also moving to flank wide. Alright, kill. Good. That guy I want to have to come to me, so Iago is actually going to spear wall here. Excellent. We held him back. Nope, we've got the cleavers coming in, though. And the flail. The axe is not going to get to attack. Perfect. Now, we could unleash the dog, but it's not time for that yet. What it's time for is to move forward and fire the crossbow. If we unleash the dog now, the dog is going to rush into combat and take up a space, because the dogs take up space. The dogs move before anybody else. So we're actually going to wait and unleash the dog at the end of the turn, after we've inflicted a little more damage. Alright, good. He's routing. People routing is the first sign that dogs should be about to come out. Excellent. Now they're all running. I love fighting brigand thugs. Kill him. Get him. Now you can move forward and get a stab in on him. He's already routing. You should fire some arrows at this guy, just to make sure he knows we're thinking about him. Ball in Stalin, he's routing, so let's actually get into contact with him. Let's actually get behind... Oh, damn it. Go away. Move up and shoot some arrows. Mr. Decapitation? Nope. No dice. Alright, we've got the hits coming in here. And now let's unleash the dog. So the dog will now rush over here and engage these fleeing bandits to prevent them from getting away cleanly. And then he'll go first at the beginning of the next turn. Ouch. Stop throwing javelins at me, please. Alright, that guy's going to come in and flank us, but that's fine because we've got people freed up at this point. Stab him. Get up there. Fire an arrow. Ernie. Alright. We should be able to just finish this guy off real quick here. And you, sir, Iago, can move up. Stab that guy, just to fix him up a little. We don't need to worry about at the moment, but we do need to worry about surrounding our gentleman here. Reload. Crossbow. Ouch. Pedro's having a rough go of it. Fire a couple arrows, no dice. That guy's shield is annoyingly helpful. Oh, he's coming back, but he's not. He's dead. We broke his armor, but we can still get his helmet, like I said. Mr. Pikeman should go up there. Are you out of javelins yet? Now you're out of javelins. Okay. Oh, don't kill the dog. Don't you dare kill my dog. Get around him. Ouch. Pain. Suffering. Problems. You need to get more hits in than that. Excellent. Now he's routing. Good, good, good. Out with the knives. Kill this guy, please. No, do not die to him. I said kill him. Alright, there's 2 kills. Excellent. Really? 2 hits on the shield? Wow. Get Imperialis up there. Let's finish that guy off, please. Surround him, send him into rout. That Brigand Raider is running for the hills, because he knows what's up. He knows they're going down. Can I get a shot at him? No. Alright. Come on, stab the man! If he kills Foxman, I will be very displeased. 20 fatigue, 12 fatigue. We're gonna go for the decapitation. Nope. Alright. Please hit him. Oh my god. Well, Foxman's still alive, but he has a broken nose now, I think. Yeah, he has so many injuries. It's ridiculous. Foxman, I don't know how you're still standing. Did that Brigand Raider just not have another weapon, or has he just not bothered to pull it out? Finally, this guy decides to run. You should have decided on the better part of valor a while ago, buddy. Instead, you stood around and made me mad. Not that it really matters, because I was going to hunt you down and kill you anyway, but I'm just saying, it was rude. Very, very rude. It's over. We're not going to be able to catch him, I don't think. Lots of levels. Ernie, Tams, Iago, Pedro, Henrique leveled up, and we got a couple of very nice helmets. As well as a bunch more weapons, including a Morningstar, a level 2 mace, tools, food, gold, all the good stuff. All the usuals, all the small things. Let's do our levels real quick. Iago here. Melee skill. Resolve. Actually, it needs to be fatigue, melee skill, and then probably range defense. Excuse me. We'll give you student. Foxman, melee skill definitely. And for you, we're gonna go hit points and fatigue first. Your fatigue is god-awful. Now, admittedly, part of that is because you've been murdered so badly. We'll give you Colossus, because you desperately need the help on HP. Tams, archery, range defense, fatigue, and bullseye. Ernie's solid. Melee skill. Let's get some melee defense and some more fatigue. And you, I think, will probably give anticipation, because that should give you... What's your base range defense? Ah, 0. Well, in that case, anticipation wouldn't help you all that much. We might be able to use you as some... You don't have any stars in defense, so you're not really a tank. You're more just a frontline guy. We'll give you Brawny, which is always a good bet. And Pedro may also need Brawny here. He definitely needs max fatigue. He definitely needs melee skill and melee defense. And then, yeah, let's grab Brawny real quick, I think. You've got Steelbrow, Colossus. You're definitely moving in the tank direction, so Brawny for the extra fatigue. Oof. Your fatigue is not good, man. You're losing 14... 24... No. 14, 22. Yeah, you're losing 32 right now. You really need to be losing less than that, and you need to have more in the first place. This Morningstar would be a great weapon to use, because it has that stun ability, and it deals high base damage, 30 to 45. Very, very solid. A lot like the hand axe, actually. It deals more damage than the flails, even more damage than short swords, albeit not more than arming swords. Who's got a really good attack ratio? Ernie, we're going to swap you out for a mace so that you can bludgeon people. And let's go back and collect our pay. We're going to very slowly move around the edges of the water here, I think. And we'll pick up our 840 crowns, and we'll be financially in a pretty decent spot. Pretty decent indeed. I think that is going to be it for this episode. So 840 crowns. Let's go to the... no, not the tavern. First of all, we can go to the marketplace, but everything's still expensive as hell. Everything is still really expensive, and our selling prices are not... well, our selling prices actually aren't bad here. We can sell food for more than it's worth. Interesting. We can buy it for more than it's worth, too. Albeit not a huge difference. We'll keep our food for now. We're also not going to buy tools and supplies here. But what we can do is we can sell the buckler, we can sell the cleaver, we can sell that linen tunic. We can once again sell a couple of flails and that pick. Because we've got just a collection of weapons that we don't need at this point. We can sell a militia spear, we can sell a short sword, we can sell one of our hand axes. We'll keep the helmets, we'll keep the shield. We'll keep an assortment of weapons, but we'll sell off a number of them. We're up to 1,800 gold. Doing well. And in fact, I may splurge on some tools. Nah. We'll hold off on it. Our equipment isn't in too bad a shape, generally speaking. Alright. And that was some way to the northwest. Okay, let's accept it. In the region of Windland to the northwest. So it's over... it's up across the mountains. Okay, well, we'll go up there, and next time we will start with that mission. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. If you like this, leave a like on the video, let YouTube know, let me know. And, of course, if you want to support the channel, you can always check into the Patreon. Patreon supporters have the option of being named in the company. So we can do that for you. We can get your, like our brave boys here, Ballenstall and Iago, Foxman, Sima S, Azarol the Mole, Ernie, Pedro Henrique, Phaonix Reborn, Imperialis the Wall, Tams, and Nasajid. All of these guys were named either because they are Patreon supporters or because they donated on stream. And if you would like that, then you have those options. So, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for your support, and I will see you all in the next episode.